whether they were the department which developed two documents related to the IRGC dated the 11th of January 2023. One was titled the Statement of Reasons and the other was titled Criminal Code Nomination Form. Whether you know which department they did originate in.
Senator, they were developed by Home Affairs.
That is good to know. Was it DFAT then that gave you the determination that the IRGC is a fully formed part of a state relevant to that potential listing that we've discussed previously?
It was DFAT-led advice that we obtained on the IRGC. It was
DFAT-led advice,
yes.
So that information originated with them and they provided that advice to you. And
that's right.
On that basis, the Attorney-General's Department then put in the submission, again, that we've discussed before, to the Foreign Affairs, Defence and Trade Legislation Committee that the IRGC couldn't be listed as a terrorist organisation.
Yes.
There doesn't seem to have been any effort to overcome these challenges to facilitate a listing of the IRGC.
Senator, what I could add on that is that would involve very significant legal and policy issues because the way that whole part of the criminal code is constructed.
So I'm just trying to understand, how did the AGD come to that position in January? Was there further advice provided between January and September when the report was responded to by the government that, in a way, strengthened the government's view that they wouldn't pursue legislative change to facilitate an IRGC listing? What interactions were had, whether that advice originated within AGD and was sent to the Attorney-General's office, or whether it was requested by the Attorney-General's office of the AGD? The advice that ultimately informed the view that you've just outlined, that it's too hard to change the criminal code.